Let me start with something simple but powerful. If you want to have more, you must become more. And to become more, you've got to learn more. But here's the real secret. It's not just about learning more. It's about learning faster. It's not just about growing. It's about growing faster than your problems, faster than your old habits, faster than your doubts. Listen closely. The world doesn't slow down to let you catch up. If you want to stay relevant, succeed, or lead, you've got to outrun average. You've got to turn learning into a lifestyle. Make growth a daily commitment, not a one-time event. Don't just read the book, digest it, use it, apply it. Because wisdom unused is like a seed never planted. You don't have to be the smartest in the room or have the best degree. You just have to be hungry to improve, hungry to become better today than you were yesterday. That's where greatness starts. So the question is, are you willing to put in the work to learn faster so you can grow faster? Because your future depends on how fast you adapt, how fast you shift, and how quickly you can turn information into transformation. It's not how smart you are, it's how open you are. Formal education will make you a living, but self-education will make you a fortune. The person who says, I already know, stops growing, but the person who says, teach me, show me, let me improve, becomes unstoppable. If you want to grow faster than the crowd, you've got to think different from the crowd. That's the beginning of accelerated learning. It's not about IQ, it's about intent. What kind of mindset does it take? A curious mind. Don't just get through the day, get from the day. The fastest learners are the most curious. They ask questions. They go deep, not just wide. They want wisdom, not just knowledge. A humble spirit. Ego is the enemy of progress. Stay teachable, stay coachable. A sense of urgency. Time is moving. The question is, are you? If you don't learn fast, you'll fall behind even faster. Grow before the pressure comes. A willingness to be uncomfortable. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Discomfort is proof you're expanding. Every moment of discomfort is a doorway to a new version of you. You cannot change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction. If you shift your mindset today, you just changed your direction, and that's where the real magic begins. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. And one of those disciplines, study and reflection every single day. Not once a week, not just when you feel motivated, every day. Most people think they're too busy to study, too tired to learn, too distracted to grow. But if you're too busy to learn, you'll always be stuck living below your potential. Think of it like this. Your body needs food every day, not just once a month. Your mind is no different. Feed your mind daily or it starts to starve. Pick up a good book, watch a valuable lecture, study someone who's done what you want to do, write down your learnings, keep a journal. Even 30 minutes a day is 3.5 hours a week. Over 180 hours a year. That's enough to change your life. But study isn't enough. You must pause, think, reflect. That's how you extract wisdom from what you've learned. Some people read 100 books and change nothing. Others read one chapter and transform their life. Why? Because reflection turns knowledge into insight, reading into realization. Ask yourself, what did I learn today? How does this apply to my life? What can I do better tomorrow? Don't just let the day pass. Let the day teach you. Studying gives you certainty, direction. When you're learning daily, you're not guessing, you're growing. You walk into life prepared, equipped, confident. Confidence doesn't come from pretending, it comes from preparation. Here's a powerful truth. You don't need more information. You need to review the right information more often. Go back to your notes, read that book again. Listen to that seminar one more time. Repetition is the mother of skill. Each time you revisit an idea, something new opens up. That's the power of reflection. Do you want your circumstances to shape you, or do you want to shape your circumstances? If you don't study daily, life feels random, chaotic. But when you build that habit, you start growing faster than your challenges. You don't fear problems anymore. You solve them. You anticipate them. You stay ahead. A mind sharpened daily is a mind that stays ready, prepared, focused. The key is to become stronger than your problems, smarter than your doubts. And that doesn't happen in one moment. It happens through the daily discipline of study and reflection. Here's your challenge. Starting today, build your daily study habit. Start small. Pick up a book, take notes, review, reflect. Give your mind what it needs to grow. The day you stop learning is the day you start falling behind. If you keep showing up for your mind will show up for you. That's how you learn faster. That's how you grow stronger. That's how you separate from the 97% who never bothered to take notes. Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever learned something powerful, then forgot it a week later? That's not learning. That's borrowing. Real learning isn't about remembering. It's about applying. That's where transformation begins. I always say, learn it once, use it twice. If you only use what you learn once, you're wasting your time. But if you can use it again and again, now you're building a life with it. You don't know something because you can repeat it. You know it because you live it. Quoting a great book doesn't make you wise. Applying that book in your business, your relationships, your finances, that's what counts. Let me end with the principle that separates average from excellence: feedback. Without feedback, you're guessing. With it, you're growing. Growth doesn't happen by chance. It happens by change, and you can't change what you don't see. So ask for feedback from mentors, from friends, from results. Then reflect, adjust, and take action again. That's the feedback loop. Try, observe, reflect, adjust, repeat. Small shifts made consistently lead to massive transformation. You also need focus. Laser sharp, present moment focus. Because learning without attention is noise, and progress without focus is random. Silence the world. Protect your time. Set one goal and go deep. Focus turns 30 minutes into gold. Focus turns effort into mastery. Here's your challenge. Study daily, reflect often, apply everything, and teach what you learn. Don't collect ideas, use them. Don't wait for the perfect time. Start now. Because when you learn faster, you grow stronger. When you grow stronger, you outgrow your limits. You don't need more time. You need more intention. You don't need more goals. You need more direction. You don't need permission. You just need to begin. The future doesn't belong to the smartest. It belongs to the most committed, the most focused, the most consistent. So show up, grow up, and never stop leveling up. Your next level is already waiting, but only if you're ready to become the version of you who deserves it. Let's grow. The next time you learn something, don't just highlight it or nod in agreement. Ask yourself, where can I use this? How soon? How often? Because if you don't use it, you'll lose it. Fast learners don't just study more, they leverage what they know. They turn one lesson into a lifestyle, one insight into income, one shift in thinking into transformation. You learn a skill and in communication, use it at work, use it at home, use it with your friends. One skill used in many places becomes powerful. That's how one book can change your year. That's how one idea can change your entire career. Here's a big tip. If you want to grow fast, don't keep what you learn to yourself. Teach it, share it, give it away. When you teach someone else, you can you strengthen your own understanding. You clarify what's been unclear. You lock in what was once fuzzy. You go from memorizing to mastering. Don't wait to be perfect before you share. If it helped you, it can help someone else. Fast learners multiply their knowledge by giving it away. That's how you learn it once and use it twice. Once for yourself, once for others, and maybe 100 times. You don't grow by learning something new every day. You grow by repeating what works until it becomes who you are. You don't need 100 tools. You need a few powerful ones used in 1,000 ways. Smart learners don't chase information. They master the essentials and practice them until they stick. Success is the result of a few simple disciplines practiced every single day. If you study discipline, apply it. If you learn time management, use it today. If you read about gratitude, speak it. Ideas only matter when they become habits, and habits shape your destiny. So ask yourself, what concept have I learned but not applied? That's your next step. You don't need to be perfect. Just start using what you know and get better as you go. Learning isn't about collecting ideas. It's about using them. It's not about how much you know. It's about how much is working in your life right now. Here's the secret. What you apply becomes your advantage. It separates the dreamers from the doers, the readers from the achievers. Don't just highlight the book. Live it. Don't just quote wisdom. Become it. That's how you grow faster. That's how you turn knowledge into power. Learn it once. Use it twice. Live it forever. Let me end with the principle that separates average from excellence: feedback. Without feedback, you're guessing. With it, you're growing. Growth doesn't happen by chance. It happens by change, and you can't change what you don't see. So ask. Ask for feedback from mentors, from friends, from results. Then reflect, adjust, and take action again. That's the feedback loop. Try, observe, reflect, adjust, repeat. Small shifts made consistently lead to massive transformation. You also need focus. Laser sharp, present moment focus. Because learning without attention is noise, and progress without focus is random. Silence the world. Protect your time. Set one goal and go deep. Focus turns 30 minutes into gold. Focus turns effort into mastery. Here's your challenge. Study daily. Reflect often. Apply everything. And teach what you learn. Don't collect ideas. Use them. Don't wait for the perfect time. Start now. Because when you learn faster, you grow stronger. When you grow stronger, you outgrow your limits. You don't need more time. You need more intention. You don't need more goals. You need more direction. You don't need permission. You just need to begin. The future doesn't belong to the smartest. It belongs to the most committed, the most focused, the most consistent. So show up, grow up, and never stop leveling up. Your next level is already waiting, but only if you're ready to become the version of you who deserves it. Let's grow!